Hey, I'm Sean Uyehara, and today I'm joined with...
Kaori Nagao from Char Luxury Real Estate.
We are going to check out ESTHER'S Kitchen. It's a hop-in place downtown. We're going to check out their menu. They got some amazing Italian food that we're going to hop into, so come join us and let's go see what they got.
Great, how you guys doing?
Great.
Good to see you.
So excited to be here. Obviously, it's a Friday. It's very, active here in the restaurant. It's already so busy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Happy hour might have started already for some people.
There you go.
So Eric, just talk to us about ESTHER'S Kitchen. How long have you guys been in business?
So ESTHER'S Kitchen has been here in the Arts District since January 2018, so it's 3+ years now. James Trees is the chef owner. He's born and raised here in Las Vegas, and he started his career on the Strip. Then he went off and worked with a bunch of very prominent chefs, including Michael Mina and Gordon Ramsay and Ripert, and the list goes on. And he was building a career in Los Angeles, and he decided that he really wanted to open his own restaurant back here back at home, because he felt like there really were not a lot of great neighborhood restaurants here in Vegas. It was all concentrated on the Strip and a little downtown. And he felt that was missing, so he really wanted to do something here in Las Vegas for his community,
And why did the chef choose the Arts District in particular in downtown?
It's an interesting question. Coming from another city like Los Angeles, having worked in New York and really all around the country and even the world, he saw that other cities, have the downtown core has been rediscovered, And so he was looking around where to be, and he wanted to be kind of central so people could get to it, but also it was a lot quieter here, and he really saw the potential in these old buildings and the vibe here of a walking neighborhood. And so he just kind of took a risk with this location, and it's worked out pretty well,
Yeah, I was going to ask you, what percentage is locals versus tourists? I mean, you're so close to the Strip.
Honestly, again, we did not expect that many tourists. It might be as much as 50-50 now, believe it or not. We get people in from the Strip all the time because it's got really so many positive ratings online, and the beauty of Google Maps and sort of Uber and Lyft combined have demystified going off the Strip. It's made it it says I'll be there in 10 minutes, and it's going to be way cheaper than anything in my hotel, and just it looks really good, So we do get a lot of visitors, and it's really gratifying to see that.
Wonderful. Yeah, I have a lot of clients that would visit Vegas, visit us, and they've done the Strip already. They've been there, done that, and so they're always looking for the best next thing. And now they're venturing off the Strip, and it's great to have so many more options here in downtown area.
It was interesting. There was actually just an article in the Wall Street Journal about the real estate rebound here in Vegas, and it talked about the Arts District 3 times in the article. They mentioned it. I was like, wow, okay, yeah. So it's incredible that this has become a magnet for quality of life here.
I think we're getting more like a foodie scene out here too, right? Like Las Vegas, it's developing that. So I think that's pretty cool that, obviously a local business, you're able to kind of ride that wave too at the same time.
Yeah, and they just, they're really just about doing excellence and giving a great value to customers, and people respond to that.
Yeah, Eric, talk to us about the menu.
Sure.
Obviously,
okay.
The fresh pastas, the pizzas.
Absolutely. So we're at lunch now. The menu's a little different at lunch, but there's a little crossover to dinner. We have sandwiches at lunch as opposed to entrees, which you get at dinner. Other than that, it's very similar. It obviously starts with the bread service, which almost everyone gets. I think people crave it. They talk about just only getting the bread. They're very, very proud of the charcuterie board that they do here, the meats and cheeses. It's very abundant for the price. Again, really giving great value. And it includes some house-made things as well. Fried cauliflower starter has been a signature item since they opened. That's super popular. Salads are great. The salads are always seasonal. Everything is seasonal here that can be, that needs to be. That's very important to them. So they change things as they need to, and the whole kitchen team gets to collaborate on new ideas, and then James sort of comes in and says, okay, this is where this needs to go and everything. But everyone gets a voice, which is really cool here. The sandwiches are also now made on a house-made semolina roll. You know, you're going to see one in a minute, the chicken parm. They're just it's just a really great sandwich, you know, which there isn't a lot of, you know, in this city. You know, homemade sandwiches. It's more chains and things like that. And then the pasta, as you were saying, the pasta is really the center of everything in this restaurant. It's all made in house, right over there in a prep room. They make it every day. You know, sometimes they're making it and it goes right into service because there's that much demand. But usually it's resting a little bit because that's the proper way to make it. There is one pasta on the lunch menu that you can only get on the lunch menu. That's the radiatore, and a lot of people crave that. But the spaghetti obviously is very popular here. Spaghetti pomodoro. The chitara with cacio e pepe is very, very popular. Very simple Roman pasta, but it's one of these things that it's not what you do, it's how you do it.
And talk to us about your bar program.
Oh
Obviously,
yes,
you have a
thank you for
bar,
mentioning it.
And we've got 2 beautiful cocktails
We've
here.
got beautiful Tucker behind the beautiful bar today. He's great. You know, the team here is unparalleled. These guys are all stars behind the bar, and again, they get to contribute and collaborate on the cocktails, and they're very inventive, as you see. You know, we've got a tiki cocktail here. We've got a pomegranate-based cocktail, and it's, you know, with raspberries, and they have a lot of fun, and they just keep it interesting. They never want things to be typical or expected. They just always have fun ideas, and you know, and then everyone kind of gets to taste test, and we decide what works, what doesn't, what needs more work, you know.
Yeah, I believe I knew there was a local brewery here. Did you know that, Sean?
Yeah, there's a bunch that are down here, right?
There's a whole bunch down here, all around here. There's craft houses across the street. We've got the Garages wine merchants across the street. They're great too. And then all up and down Main Street, you see a whole bunch of breweries. They're fantastic. Hop Nuts,
That's more of like the upcoming scene out here too, right? The
Yeah.
whole, like craft brewery thing.
Yeah, it's on First Fridays and really every weekend. You'll see people, just so many people walking around. Yeah, it's great.